Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me check. Today's Friday, July 19th, 2024, 9:20. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And I forgot to show you guys. I forgot to bring it over here. I brought a lot of stuff over here that I was going to show you guys. I forgot to bring my shit, so I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I know I should have had been prepared instead of going off and people waiting if they're watching. Um, I was at work today. Unfortunately, it was like 10 to 6. I was in South serving the girls today or whatever in the bar. Um, I honestly forgot it was my birthday today. I'm a little older now, and I don't give a fuck about shit like that anymore. Like Christmas and Halloween, and you know what I mean. There's a lot of stuff out here that I don't really do out here. Like I don't have too many friends and whatever, right? And I live in an apartment, so like around here they don't do trick or treating. It kind of sucks. Like if I had a home, I would contribute. Like, oh, I got candy. Hey, what's up, kids? You know, whatever. Long story short, but my mom showed up at my job and she was asking around about me, and I guess everybody was being nice to her. And she's like, oh, and then she didn't want to embarrass me, but she's like, I hope you weren't mad. And I felt the nervousness coming off of her when I seen her, because they're like, when I went to the bathroom, I believe, and oh no, I went on break. Sorry, and when I came back. Everybody was like, hey, yo, your mom's here, you know, and they're like, happy birthday. They're like, this and that. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, because I didn't tell anybody. Like, honestly, didn't want that attention. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to go to work and just come home, do my thing. But everybody started saying happy birthday all of a sudden when I came back. And I was like, well, I'm like, and I started to assume maybe it was because of my bosses, you know what I mean? Because they know your age. They know when, you know, I mean, certain companies do that. Some companies don't. You know, some companies will be like, hey, happy birthday, or they'll do something special for you. And they do it with the workers. Nobody knew, but my mom showed up, right? So she showed up with this and a little present thing. And of course, this thing is a wear. You know, it weighs it down. It's pretty cute. And she brought me like a little Red Bull, you know, and some peanuts. But that wasn't the full gift. She just wanted to let me know that, hey, you know, happy birthday. And I feel honestly, my mom's a good mom. She's a really loving person. She's been through a lot of shit in her life, you know, as well as I. But we all stuck together. Me, my little sister. That's pretty much my immediate family right there. It's just me, my mom, my little sister, my stepdad. He's a little older, so he can kind of give a shit less about some things, but he does care. He's not a bad guy. But things change when you get older, you know what I mean? And you got to appreciate things more. And I was a little embarrassed, you know, because I was like, oh, man, you know, like, but at the same time, it's just I'm not used to shit like that anymore because I'm so serious about everything. Like I'm serious about my life. I'm serious about trying to change things. Some things I don't. I know I need to really work on, you know. But anyways, long story short, uh, there was a time where I went to the bar, right? And there's this guy, I believe his name's Jerry, and he smelled good, right? Like not in a gay way, but I could smell his fragrance, and I was like, and it reminded me of baby powder. I don't know why, like fresh, clean baby powder. I was like, oh, that smells good, you know. And I was like, what's the cologne you're wearing? He said it was called PS. So, I forget what the full name to it is again. I don't know. People tell me things and I forget, even if as hard as I try to remember, you know, some things. But anyways, it was funny because I don't know how or what, but there's a couple workers of mine. One of them's a bartender. Her name's Lisa, and the other one, I believe, what's her name? I'm sorry if I can't remember the name, but she came in today. The one I can't remember her name. Mona. Okay, so she came in and she's like, hey, you know, we were talking about you because I guess them as a couple, they were they were looking for cologne, or not cologne, but perfume online. And she's like, hey, you know, Raymond was talking about that cologne. Why don't you get him that PS? And she's like, oh, yeah, anything for him, you know? And that's funny, dude, like, because I honestly, like, it makes you feel good to know that, like, I mean, I talk with my workers, but I don't bond all hardcore like that, or at least I don't think so. But to know that people are actually thinking about you like while they're at home, you know, and you have no idea. They bought me some fucking cologne. So they got me the PS cologne, and I thought it was nice, you know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, and I know it's kind of pricey, so I was like, hey, you know, I really appreciate it. Like, hey, thank you guys, you know what I mean? I didn't want to be giving hugs and all, you know, and weird shit, you know, but I did really appreciate it. And also, like, my moms and me are probably more likely. I didn't want to make it a big deal because, like, I knew I had to work. I didn't want to be like, yeah, it's because of my birthday today. Some people will make excuses like that because they want to get out of work. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll go to work. I'll, you know, no matter what day it is, I'll do what I need to do, get by, and then when I want to, I can celebrate that day on another fucking time. You know what I mean? So when my days are off, we'll go out and have dinner. It's not no big deal. I can wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I was in a hurry to age, you know? So yesterday from the video that I had put out was saying I was 37. Now I'm 38 now, you know? But I honestly don't feel that age. I don't feel weak. I work 8 hours a day, even after today. Um, I have a lot of discipline, so I didn't go out, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke no weed, you know. I mean, a lot of people are into their own thing. That's cool, whatever they want to do. Just with me personally, I got to put that past behind me because it doesn't suit me no more, you know, because a lot of the hobbies and compassion, the shit that I have compassion for is like my boxing shit, my martial arts training, my working out. And even if I'm not training every day, like I find time when I can to train. You know, I go to the gym, I do my boxing shit, I do my jump roping. I try to make it to this boxing class. It's just been really hectic lately. But also I do a lot of conditioning, right? So running is a big factor. And even after work today, after doing the 8 hours, I went and ran. I believe it was like 113 degrees, which isn't bad. People will be like, man, that's a lot, you know. But the thing is, though, is that if you condition yourself, like however you start, however which way you start, and you keep doing it, and you've been doing it for like 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it ain't shit to you after that. You know what I mean? Because your body is so used to that it's impenetrable. You know what I'm saying? So like let's say it's 119 degrees. What I normally do is okay, this is what makes it more stronger because even if it's 113 degrees and if I were to go on a regular base without my hat and all that other shit, I could still take the pain. But what I do is I take a hat, right? I take this hat, but what I do is I go over here into the kitchen and I'll wet it with cold water on top and on the inside. And then I'll just tap it on the sink to like let it drip and put it on. Boom. My head's cool. I already got some foundation here. This is wet because I did take this in the shower. Like I rinsed my body. I was wearing this because it's a sauna vest. So when you're running, like the minute you put this on, you can feel it. Right now it's a little wet, but I'll just show you to give you an example. Like I take my whole shirt off. I'm not gonna do that for you all right now, but I'll take this off. I'll put this on so it touches my skin. I believe it has some kind of copper fabric or something or whatever. Zip it up. And back here, in here, I'll feel like heat go like from my back. So something about this vest, I forgot to, I have a box that you can read it. And what it does is like, it stimulates heat from your body. And once it starts stimulating so much heat, you know, it gets really hot right away. So when you're running, you know, you're sweating. I even wear it in the sauna, so I sweat way more. You know what I mean? And whatever you put in your body, like let's say you eat a lot of chips, a lot of salt, you'll sweat all that shit out. You know, or if you have chemicals in your body that you're unaware of,